So, now, we're off into New York. I don't know what kind of accent that was.
Hey, over here. Pamsy sent word about what happened in the Ring and Deeps. I'm here to get you reacquainted with Undermine.
Well, thank you, Grimla.
Time is money, friend.
We've been betrayed before, but I got a good feeling about Grimla if Pamsy's vouching for her.
Have a good one.
This Undermine is very unsettling, but I must be aware of my visions were leading me. Huh, that reminds me of the one place in Pocket Playtime Chapter 3. With a fake good dome sky.
Bilgewater on duty.
I hope Renzik and Pamsy know what they're doing with Grimla here.
Yep.
Trust issues. I ain't been in Undermine in long. I could use
It hasn't been long enough.
What about you, also? Has been long.
Hiya.
There you are. I'm Grimla. Welcome to Undermine. If you want to get up to speed with the current situation, you've come to the right goblin. Pamsy vouched for you. That's good enough for me. Oh, I've got a coupon you can use at the Incontinental Hotel. We'll start there. Let's take a ride in Gramps. My hot rod. Hop in when you're ready.
Where you off to?
Never thought I'd be back here. Better get started.
I'll see if I can track the Black Blood.
You're gonna want to keep a low profile. Gallywix is not a fan.
I came to fix problems, not make new ones.
Fair enough, but sometimes to fix big problems
What's
you have
the
to
news?
start little ones. Yo! That looks nice and green from the map, but I'm pretty sure it's not gonna be nice and green.
Keep cool out there. Violin, don't be shy.
Watching the back. Oh,
First
look at
stop,
us.
the Incontinental Hotel. Goblins of all sorts congregate there. It's a great place to get the latest word.
Undermine smells worse than I remember. Was it always this suffocating?
Come on now, all grease and burnt rubber. This smells
This
of home.
ain't my home. Not anymore.
Excellent. Let's head inside the hotel.
Sure thing. Sure thing. Just wait for me, because I'm gonna take a cool screenshot. You know me. Pax Top Skimmer. Hotel concierge. Oh my god, we have cokes. We have coke cans. Smacks Top Skimmer. Huh.
Red hot savings here.
How's it going? I'm friends with some very important goblins. I might be friendly with the trade princes or cartels on the outside, but it's a whole different game down here. In Undermine, we all start at the bottom. Trust me, pal, it'll be worth it. Got it.
Thanks for stopping by.
Huh. Fantasy runes and stuff. Okay.
I'll be waiting.
Hotel staff.
Interesting.
What? Operation Floodgate, disposing of the garbage, Delves, site of madness. Welcome to the Incontinental Hotel. To the Incontinental. Oh, you got a reservation? Ain't gonna matter, we're full. Yeah, you call this place the Incontinental? Yeah, duh. Incontinental, like inside the continent? Because we're underground, get it? You mean intracontinental, right? Oh. Pix stares off into the distance as a realization comes across his face. We just had the sign redone. Oh no! Yikes!
I'll miss you. What's shaking, pal?
Hand over the coupon. Wow. And the coupon isn't even expired. This hotel is the best of the best. It's centrally located, isn't full of nasty Darkfuse thugs, and we keep the population de-escalated. Rooms are full, but hearthstones we got. Anyone? Another time.
Watch yourself.
Oh my god. I love this. Gas Grim Grindshank. Shipping.
What's the damage?
Shipping and handling is the best of the best of the best when it comes to employers in Undermine. And we're not Darkfuse affiliated, so you don't gotta sacrifice your morals working for Gallywix. What sort of job does shipping and handling do? The jobs are mostly delivery. Comes with a nice ride as a perk. If you make a name for yourself around Undermine, I'll be in touch.
Time's a wasting.
Okay. Ooh. Goblin art. Undermine resident. Scrap. And there's Renzi. Renzi Bolt Cutter. Why do I want to choose a cartel to work for? When you want to.
in a situation right now with Gallywix and the Dark Fuse.
Good thing we are here to make a difference. You get to make a name for yourself, and them trade prints will never forget what you've done to them.
Time's a wasting. Keep cool out there.
Okay, that's
See you
later.
around.
Interesting. I'm so confused why Shiv is not... Renzik is not, voice acted.
There you are.
So, that's the Intercontinental Hotel. Things go downhill from here.
Bilgewater's gotten it worse than the other cartels.
I need to get to the Bilgewater. These Darkfuse have me worried.
Since you haven't been here in ages, so you abandoned just everyone in here? Then? Like, you just abandoned everyone that's down here, or how do I get that?
Stay sharp out there. What's the problem?
Next up, Tailgate Park. Bilgewater Cartel used to be in charge there, but Gallywix had other plans. Now, the Darkfuse act like they own the place, and the Bilgewater, well, they do the best they can. I'm not sure who runs it now, if anyone does.
That's what it is. Next stop, Tailgate Park. All aboard! Darkfuse kinda took over Tailgate Park.
I left Laszlo Overbite in charge. I need to talk to him.
Gazlo. They killed him.
I remember things being bad, but this is worse than expected.
Laszlo Overbite was the one that they shot in the cutscene, I'm guessing.
We do things different.
They look up to Gazlo. Maybe you folks showing up will give him a little hope.
See you around. Don't break anything I wouldn't. There you are.
I'm not a violent gal by nature, but there are a lot of Darkfuse out here. They're already hassling the locals, and they won't like you guys asking questions. You want to keep your friends safe? You want to put the locals in better spirits? It'd probably be best if there were a whole lot less Darkfuse, if you catch my meaning.
That's what it is.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Undermine swallows everything that's good. Now it got Laszlo. We need to find who's in charge now that, and figure out how to keep him safe. And I think I know where to start asking.
All parts accounted for. I need to see it with my own eyes.
I'll stay with our ride, in case we need a quick escape.
Yeah, and in case, like, I'd be fully expecting it to be similar to some other big cities. Where they just, nope, the ride disappeared. Oh well, you get used to it. I have the finest baked goods in all of Undermine, Eshkovas. I didn't say they were good, just that they were the finest around. Lower your expectations. Cinnamon raisin pretzel. Oh! No, you got me. I don't like raisins. Tough hunk of red chocolate cookie. Makes you feel a little better. I want a cookie. You feel 100% better.
Something gotta be done about the dark fuse. Bilgewater can't go on like this.
Not so loud. It'll only make things worse. Which side you on?
It might have to get worse to get better.
There'll be overbite.
I'm on it.
Fancy chair. Oh my god, the desk with a coffee mug and everything. That's so fun. My brother Laszlo did his best for the Bilgewater and Undermine. Why don't you run things over here? No way, I got a little daughter. Gallowix would have no problem going after her. Is she hidden away somewhere safe? Otherwise, I'm confused why no one has an eye on her. Play the movie. Remind me of the events so far.
Keep safe.
Oh yeah, that's this one again. It's been a slippery slope with Gallowix. He manipulated a lot of Laszlo's friends, forcing Laszlo to go along with some awful deals. Laszlo stood up to Gallowix, but you know how that ended. That's when the Dark Fuse came. Nobody stepped up and leads us since. Thank you for
Get
explaining.
it done. Which side you on?
Laszlo, how could Gallowix do this?
Because no one stopped him. Moral reflects leadership. At least no single goblin is Gallowix's next target for now. That will give us time to deal with the Black Blood. Then we can figure out how to get my people out of Gallowix's grasp.
Get out there and get to it!
What's the problem?
Nice work. The Bilgewater get to sleep a little easier and maybe feel like they got a little payback for their old boss.
See you around.
Grateful Goblins water bottle. Oh. Oh, that's not a water bottle. That's not a water bottle. That's a fire bottle. We are headed to my home turf next, Venturewood. It's next to the Heaps. The Venture Company is mostly on board of Gallowix. That means a lot of the top brass are as dirty as him. Watch your step. But there are some good folks there too, like Pamsy and her crew. The little guy at the Venture gets it rough. Everyone thinks of Venture Co. as just the baddies, so no one looks after them. But I gotta try, right? Okay, never mind with the equal opportunity at start thing. Open the rod. I'll show you what I mean.
What you off to?
Then.
Last stop, the Heaps. My home turf.
He's infected every part of the city. The cartels ain't even standing up for themselves.
We just gotta push them, Gazlo.
That's the spirit. As they say, there is no rain in Undermine. Isn't really a sun either.
I mean, yeah.
'Cause Dark Fuse keeps you nobody's in line.
Oh, then it's business, is it?
Nikki's solidly in Galluc's pocket. She used to be my friend. You should talk to her.
Oh, and I was gonna chat all day. You can't treat our own crew like this, Nikki.
I ain't like you. I'm at the big table. I'm going places. You're the one who gets to stick around and mop up this mess.
She says it gets a little loot too long. Goddamn. Maxi bootstrap. Let me heal ya.
Venture sells out. And all we get is 20-hour shifts.
Jesus. Waxel Bangsaw.
Venture was always a rough job, but it seemed better before Gallywix came to town.
Where'd the firework come from? Oh. Evwick's bench rocket.
Grimlaw sent you? She's a good one.
Nikki wants a shortcut to the top, but we do all the work for it.
Yeah, it's always those with the shortcuts. You did good for those goblins. Nikki brings the chaos, and not in the fun way.
Gallywix's arrival brought out the worst in some goblins.
Influence of the Black Blood, I reckon. Water bottle. Grateful Goblin mallet. Oh my god. Goblin shield. I love that it's blue, but blue is not really my goblin wand. Is there anyone that still uses wands, by the way? Like, are wands still used at all? That was rough with Nikki, and worse. Those Dark Fuse spy copters saw everything. Feels like we can't get away from all the spies, don't it? The last thing Venture needs is Gallowitz thinking these workers ain't loyal because they got caught on footage during one of Nikki's tantrums. We don't want a repeat of what happened to my last crew. Go take the footage from the spy copters. They usually lurk around the workshops or follow Venture workers around.
Do what you gotta.
Those look new. Eyes of Gallywix. I mean, I know that much. But these are like new models and everything, right? There's nothing better than breaking bad machines for the good cause. Extensive footage of the Venture Company's internal disputes.
Oh, and I was gonna chat all day.
There's dirt on us Gallywix has, the better.
Off you go then.
I have never seen a place like this.
Wait till you see Uptown.
What's uptown, downtown? Oh no.
You have come far, stranger.
Well, you have been getting familiar with the state of Undermine. I have been tracking our prey. The presence of the Black Blood is everywhere, hidden behind noisy distractions. But this city cannot fool me. I discovered a Black Blood shipment at a place called Hovel Hill. But there were machines guarding it. We should go together.
May you lend your song? I caught the scent of black blood in a small storehouse. We must hurry.
I have more deliveries. I'll be in touch.
Well, what are we waiting for? Let's go.
Gas Grimeshank.
Well, well, well.
Tallulah. We gotta do something about how long it's taking to get you around. Luckily, I know just the gal. Go meet Nanny Tallulah at shipping and handling and see if she'll lend you some wheels.
See you around.
I'll definitely do that on stream. But right now I'm fine. Anti-ethereal unit? What? But cool.
Oh, wait.
Robocop.
You didn't have to knock him out.
He was going to take the black blood.
We don't need to question him. Just take a look around. These are so cool looking. But also really interesting in general. Ethereal warning letter. Ethereal's in Undermine?
I can reach her
That's all.
fastest.
We gotta tell Illyria. I can reach her the fastest. I'll watch Gaslow and keep him out of trouble. It's interesting that you are that aware. It's just like, I'm gonna go tell her. But sure, she can reach her the fastest. That is true. Don't worry about the bots. The pickup, bots at the pickup. Last guy spotted an ethereal watching us. And it ain't the first. These bots will make sure no one gets the drop on you. No, some of them are out of order. So ethereals are definitely skulking about. It wasn't just a mad ramblings. Foreshadowing for too long. David Black Blood shipment. Oh, hi! Alert, possible ethereal accomplice spotted.
What now?
First, the inspector.
Do us proud.
The manifest details extensive orders for Blackwater couriers to deliver to various depot locations in Undermine. Each depot has a different symbol next to it. Huh.
We get things done.
Tracking the shipment should show us who's using them. Check out any labels or letters lying around. I think I stunned all of the defenses. They'll leave us be.
Huh? It's lonely at the top.
Baron Rivelgaz is shipping black blood around the city? He's paranoid about ethereals? I got questions. And he's got answers.
Bilgewater is on the job.
There's no doubt about it. These shipments have Blackwater Cartel written all over them. Literally. Black blood comes in here and then Blackwater takes it somewhere in the city by couriers. So if we want to find out where we go, right to the top, we go right to the top. Baron Rivelgaz. Grimla mentioned Rivelgaz has a temporary setup nearby, here in Hovel Hill. Let's go pay him a visit. The ethereal thing will have to wait.
Huh? It's lonely at the top. That crate of black blood had Blackwater labels all over it. Let's pay Rivelgaz a visit.
This anti-ethereal unit has been entirely shut down by Gaslow. It will not attack. All except that one. Tacos. Afflicted with the overwhelming desire for delicious street food. Not mine.
Hey, look, we're all friends here.
Oh, it's him. You're working for the bad guys.
Oh, look what the sea threw in.
It is literally the Baron of Booty Bay. He did rise up since we last saw him, right? To what do I owe the pleasure of the three of you showing up at my temporary abode? Temporary? Huh. What's going on with the ethereals? I've only heard whispers about ethereals and Undermine ghost stories and make the delivery guys jumpy. Extra security didn't hurt anybody. At least you're a good bean with that one. Why is this your temporary abode? All I've done is work with Gallywicks. But the Darkfuse squatted in the Blackwater Marina anyway. I got sick of him watching my every move, so a new place gave me a bit of freedom. Control Top Hill. No one controls Top Hill. The goblins with no cartel ties live here. And any cartel goblins that don't have better digs in one of the cartel areas. Interesting. So
keep an eye out for squalls, huh?
It still says Bilgewater Flats here, but hover. If I hover over it, but like, yeah, this is Hover Hill. Okay.
Ahoy there!
Is that a Gallywix Wants You poster? That's so funny. We found evidence that you are transporting black blood with an undermine. You make it sound like I've committed a crime. We all gotta find ways to survive on Gallywix's tyranny. Where's the black blood going?
You're my pals, but it's undermined. You want something, you give something.
I'm sure we can come to an understanding.
Be on your way now.
The Darkfuse are moving into Hover Hill. It's the same thing they did at Blackwater Marina. Once they move in, they start pushing the locals around. Sometimes they just make them go away. That ain't right. I want to fight back, but my hands are tied. If an outsider showed up and started making trouble, that'd be a different story.
Set sail.
It's the whole thing of like the outsider making trouble, and that's just a little annoyance that doesn't raise much suspicion. Outsiders be outsiding. But, yeah, if a political figure start to do things, that'll start a civil war. My questions are gonna stir up trouble for me, but tell you what, help me out, and I'll trade you the information you're after.
Be on your way now.
Eyesores for sore eyes. They call them recruitment posters, but that ain't all they're for. They're there to remind everyone the Darkfuse are in charge and can do whatever they want. If me or one of the locals rip them down, it goes bad for us. But the Darkfuse hate you anyway. If you torched our posters, I would owe you one. I love that.
Find your fortunes.
Rensick and I'll stay with Rebel Gas. We got catching up to do.
Everyone here works for a bigger fish. And you can't just spill secrets. Smuggly confidentiality, yeah? Loose lipstick ships. Like I couldn't, for old time's sake, tell you that I just leave the stuff at a depot in the heaps.
And we wouldn't ask. Little Bitsy! Burn! The Gallywix wants you to follow his orders. You would think he would make him... Oh, that would have been so funny. If the posters made Gallywix look like a Chad. Would just make him look way better. Way more Chad. Unless... thickness is a sign of wealth for goblins. Like, the jigglier and thicker you are, the, like, better. Like, muscles for alpha males is jiggle for goblins.
Keep an eye out for squalls, huh?
If I had a few more like you, I wouldn't have lost the marina.
Fair weather and steady seas.
Eyesores for sore eyes.
Set sail.
It may not keep Darkfuse out, but at least Huddle Hill is a little nicer now, nicer without that Darkfuse garbage on the walls. Like I said, oh yeah, Blackwater's just one step on the journey, and they like to keep this stuff moving. Rebel Gaz has his people take it from the station, hide it for a bit, then deliver it to the drop sites. The drop sites change, but the current one is a depot in the heaps. We're gonna check it out and find out where the black blood goes from there. He says it's guarded, so look for us out near the edge.
I don't like this. I'm getting a closer look.
Don't start too much trouble. I don't want any blowback from this.
No, we're starting all the trouble. Nanny Tallulah, shipping and handling.
Nanny Tallulah's shipping and handling. You want to ship it? I'll handle it.
Ooh. You need a car, of course. We can get you a car. We have so many cars here. I even have some spare keys right here.
If you don't want a job from me or
That's
have a
one more
job
thing,
for
dudes.
me, take a
I gotta
hike.
pay the lease. Alright, before you go out and run somebody over, let's make sure you know how to do it properly. We'll introduce you to the car, the drive service we offer, and how to drive in style.
Hurry back!
Are you
Whoever
gonna pay
you
the
are.
lease? Bye! That's how I'm gonna pay the lease. I fucked up.
Conversation's free, but an autographed headshot?
Take the
Well,
keys
darling,
to the
that'll cost you.
G99 Breakneck.
Fine, take your business elsewhere.
You can drag this to your action bar. G99 Breakneck. Oh my goodness. Okay, what is this? Honk the horn. You have not unlocked this yet. This is a bit fast. This is a bit very fast. Like, that's why I don't like driving automatics. Ooh. Reach the drive. Oh my goodness. Oh no, why is... Oh. The driver that wants to enjoy the scenery decreases top speed. Yeah, come on, Turberb. Holding spacebar while turning lets you drift. Yes, let's go! That's the wrong direction. So, I caught sight of our pal.
I was
Zerga.
hoping to never see him again after the ring in deeps.
What's up?
That's a lot of guards. We're on to something.
Keep it real.
There we go.
Have a good one.
There we go. The heaps are crawling with guards. We've got an opportunity to disrupt the Black Blood operation in Undermine, and we should take it. We can't stop all the Black Blood from getting around the city, but we can clear out some guards and smash some shipments. Mess them up enough to disrupt things. Every little bit helps.
Keep it real.
Bilgewater on duty.
Zerdo betrayed the venture company to earn his promotion to overseer of the heaps. Our old pal Zerdo's back. It looks like he's been promoted to overseer of the heaps, keeping track of the Black Blood shipments. We owe him some payback for selling us out in Gutterville. He got a lot of good goblins killed to get on Galloway's good side. Give the little snitch what he deserves.
All parts accounted for.
Snitches get stitches.
And pay Zerdo back for what he did to Pamsy's crew.
Let's mess up the Black Blood shipment while we're here. And pay back Zerdo. I want the yellow variants. Dumpster fire! Sure. This place surely is a dumpster fire. Oh, yellow mech. Oh, I want the yellow color variations. Or like dirty pink. Oh, that would be fun. Hell yeah. Come on, inject me! You worthless! Ah! Yeah. Yeah. How comes mine doesn't have an escape pod? Oh, that is so fun. No, there he is. There's Zurdo. Oh god, will this thing blow up in his face? Oh please.
It's just business, pal.
You know what's also business? Snitches get stitches. Pal. Boom! Get some dragon beam.
Be a big shot.
I had to be a big shot. Ooh. Sorry. Have some dragon beam on the side. Anyway, the ledger has long-winded ramblings about Zurdo's achievements, but also contains various deliveries of black blood across Undermine. Long-winded ramblings about Zurdo's achievements. Wow. Multiple entries in the ledger stick out as odd. 1,000 units for secret project. Deliver to secret project site. 20 units for development ammunition. Developmental.
It's just business,
Oi!
pal.
I'm reading the ledger. Transfers approved by Noggenfogger of the Steam Wheel. Probably for the ammunition, I'm guessing. But yeah, transfer approved by Noggenfogger. That is...
You get the delivery to the secret project site yesterday. And whatever's left goes to Venture for munitions testing. Where is Noggenfogger's shipment? Don't you make me look bad in front of him.
So Noggenfogger gets in on the ship. But as a private thing, or as a, like, he has to, in order to bend the knee to Gallywix? Because he doesn't like Gallywix, as we learned from the book.
Yo!
Clearing out the depot. That should slow the black blood business. Hopefully anyone expecting a shipment will have a real bad day.
Be good.
Wow.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
You found a ledger that mentions Noggenfogger? That can't be right. Who is Noggenfogger? Baron Noggenfogger? He's the Baron of Gadgetsan, and now trade prince of the Steamweedle cartel. Noggenfogger and me, we go way back. We joined up with Steamweedle and left Undermine about the same time. I did more construction and he did more alchemy. We kind of split ways when we landed in Kalimdor, but we was always friendly. Well, he got a little pompous when he became a baron, but when he married Sprinkle, he got back on his old self. Me and Tim was even working on some ideas to make things better for the goblins who worked for our cartels. Our good old pal.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
I ain't forgot what he did to Pamela's crew and got a bell. It's for them too.
Get out there and get to it.
Pretty Greaves.
Ooh. You got a problem? I got solutions.
Another piece of the puzzle.
Do us proud.
The ledger contains deliveries of black blood across the Undermine that were approved by Noggenfogger trade consulting. Noggenfogger knows better than to get mixed up with Gallywix.
Bilgewater is on the job.
This is all too much.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
Okay, no boss lines.
Time is money, friend.
It's time to get sorted out what to do next. It's time to sort out what to do next. It's Noggenfogger business as Gazla all on edge, and we gotta move quickly to find out what's going on. Something's got me on edge too. We should get out of the heaps fast. Let's make sure Gazla's on board.
Have a good one.
Let's give Gazov a moment to get through this. Because we're going to have a hard time with the Noggenfogger news.
Unbelievable. Noggenfogger working for Gallywix. I told you, this town ruins everything and everyone. It ain't worth it.
There's always been a sleaze. Earl Gaz, he's a decent goblin, but he's still a pirate. Noggenfogger, maybe he was playing an angel with ya. Maybe he's always been rotten. Angle with ya? But what I know is they all work for Gallywix. Some cause they wanna, some cause they got no choice.
You think Gallywix has leverage on him?
You sure he's your pal? You tell me.
I don't know, but I'm gonna find out. We get things done.
You're talking to the goblin in
Renzik
charge.
was here a moment ago. He told me to be quiet and vanished. Let's look around quietly.
Stop meddling in our affairs.
Whoa! I can't even target him. Okay. That was definitely okay. That is way very out there and obvious.
What's up?
Way more than I anticipated. These ethereals clearly don't want us investigating this. But how they get mixed up in Undermine? What should we do next?
Be good.
Back to the hotel. We got a lot to tell the others.
Ethereal got the drop on us. I hope Wayne has reached Illyria by now.
Me too, because this is trouble. Okay.
Noggenfogger, what have you gotten yourself into?
What's the holdup?
Grimla says Orwena and Illyria haven't shown up. Well, I mean, it'll take a while. I guess.
Bilgewater is on the job.
Undermine awaits. First it was just black blood, now ethereals. I don't know how all this squares, but we need help if we want to find out. Orwena left to get Illyria a while ago. We should head over to Slam Central Station to see if they've made it down here yet.
Get out there and get to it.
Black blood, ethereals. Illyria's gonna have a field day with all this.
At least one of them.
Again? Are you serious?
Rules are rules. No one gets in with dangerous goods.
You let us pass just fine. Is it because she voidy?
What's the news?
Rules are rules, buddy. Visitors can bring in weapons and mid-grade explosives, but anything that magical needs paperwork submitted in advance. Fair enough. We're gonna have to collect a premium fee if you want that paperwork expedited. She's an ally of the trade prince, you know. Of a trade prince, you know.
Watch your back.
Yeah, that's what they all... Oh! You're serious? Well, that's trouble I don't need.
Yeah?
If she ain't got a permit for that weapon, she ain't getting in. That's the policy. Although maybe for the right tip, that policy could change. If it beat you sense it. Sigh and hand over the gold. How much do you want? That is not worth the problem, honestly. That is literally just like, yeah, sure, here.
Keep cool out there.
I'm suddenly feeling very convinced. Another good one.
Yeah?
Look, I'm just doing my job. The safety of Undermine is our #1 priority. Or something like that. Can you let her go? Her through. Please? That is so... That is so... That is Dragon Bean Core. That is so Dragon Bean Core.
See you around.
You know, no one's ever been polite to me like that. Go ahead. That is so definitely that is the Dragon Bean's charm.
Alright.
They also gotta put the bow in a box. They gotta check if it's a dangerous weapon. If it's a dangerous... We're in Undermine. Everyone has dangerous weapons.
Don't start trouble, pal.
You admitted you got dangerous weapons! That is, You are just gonna let this all transpire, huh?
Black blood, new weapons, secret projects, and now ethereals.
Yes, that sounds like you are on the right trail.
What needs fixing?
Now that Illyria's here, let's get to the bottom of the business. Of this business, starting with Knucklefucker.
Oh, it's lonely at the top.
Poor custodian. I don't like thinking that Knucklefucker is part of this, but the only way we'll know is if we got to go and talk to him. Steamwheel's headquarters is probably a good place to start looking for him. I'll give him a chance to explain himself. If it's a misunderstanding or he's just gotten himself into trouble, I need to know.
Do us proud. Noggenfogger's one of the good guys. There has to be a reason he's in on this.
I'll trust you know where his loyalties lie. Let's go. This being a fountain like that is kind of funny. Beleaguered vat worker. None of the green sludge like that is really what you want here. Hey yo! Underground?
Gaslow! Great to see you, huh? All the way down in Undermine. Why are you here?
You know why. Like the whole, like, underground secret lair vibe.
Problem? I got a solution.
Also,
save time for new mixes, huh?
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
I recall seeing Knucklefucker aiding the survivors at Dalaran. Whatever his involvement is here in Undermine, it has come to a head quickly.
Know your target.
Can't you see I'm busy?
So, nice of you to visit me for unsuspicious and totally legitimate purposes. He nervously eyes the Darkness guard standing nearby. What do you know about Black Blood?
Rumor can't talk. They'll know that you're visiting me on my birthday.
Damn. Yeah.
Bilgewater on duty.
Gaslow lowers his voice. They've got this place crawling with dark hues. The fugger's being watched closely.
All parts accounted for.
Have I got a potion for you?
No, well, friends. It really is great to see you and Gaslow. I was just thinking about how much I want to see you both on my birthday. A day when I'm under no forms of duress or coercion whatsoever. None at all. Cautiously he glances at the dark fuse guards, then whispers to you. I'll tell you whatever I can if you get rid of them. He nods subtly towards his alchemy station.
Whoa! Maybe your dark fuse friends would like some drinks.
I got just the thing. Grab them off the table and pass them around.
Cemetery licks Fogger elixirs. Plus a potion to station guard. Not quite as potent as it could be, but still packs a punch. Ow! I'm working, get out of here! I just want to give you a nice drink. Oop. Now I know how gnomes feel. Hey, they're not that small. What's happening to him? Hey! Hey! Where did my skin go? Oh, joy. Hey, what the hey? Put me down! Put me down! Chaos!
Okay, what's going on?
Check Venture's Kajamite mines. You'll find answers there.
What now?
Kajamite. It's been a while since we heard of that. I'll keep an eye on Noggenfogger. You get it done.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
Venture and Kajamite. 2 more puzzle pieces. Let's hope they'll all fit together eventually.
Get out there and get to it.
Venture doesn't exactly have a history of being an upstanding cartel. Their loyalties can be bought cheap. And they don't got qualms about means justifying ends. We knew they was working with Galowix. They just didn't know how deep they were in with him. Let's go check out those Kajamite supply lines. No time to lose.
Bilgewater is on the job. Marin, will you be safe here?
I'll stay hidden and make sure of it.
Oh, and happy birthday. Miller glares at Rensky and shoos him away.
Can't you see I'm busy?
You got a problem? I got
Lots of
solution.
dark shoes, but less than they had back at Seamwheel. Probably because Venture's more compliant.
Oh, it's lonely at the top.
If there's one thing Venture does keep in order, it's their paperwork. They're real particular with dividing their workforce and keeping everything on schedule. They're efficient, I'll give them that. Up ahead is one of their scrapyards. They should have schedules posted around the place for Venture employees to record their hours worked and see what they got coming up. Grab as many as you can find. I'll check out Venture's headquarters in the meantime.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
Hiya.
Venture Co. has a pretty bad track record, but not everyone's working for the cartel is bad news. Some of us are trying to make ends meet. Maybe we can talk sense into someone. Less Venture workers means less people doing Gallux's dirty work. Venture Co. employs a lot of non-goblins, so no one will question you being around as long as you've got a uniform on. I've got a spare that will probably mostly sort of fit you. See if you can get him to quit. If they start fight, do what you gotta do.
Where you off to? Toss on this venture uniform so they think you're an employee. Maybe you can talk some of them into quitting.
Sure, hitting the goblin vibe. And grab the schedules posted around. We need to know where the workers are going and where the Kajamite is coming from. Play.
Reminder to Venture employees. You skim anything off the top of those Kajamite shipments, and I'm skimming your head off your shoulders.
An extensive list of hours and assignments for the Venture employees. A memo from Gallowix is stapled at the bottom. Come on, let's get out of here. I'm tired of working for Gallowix, aren't you? Grimla's right. No paycheck is worth this. It's a typical Warcraft positive-negative thing, but why do you have to slap the people?
Another reminder. You lose your punch card for the Kaja Coast.
And getting fired will be the least of your worries.
One last reminder. You want one of the new weapons? You better be working late. You better
be working holidays. Ha! Slackers ain't getting promotions. Getting one of the good weapons is literally called a promotion. Okay. You're taking my promotion from me? The foreman's guard in the office, his weapons look off.
Like anyone would tell me.
You know anything about him?
We do things different.
That'll do. Even one fewer goblin working for Gallowix is a win in my book.
See you around.
What needs fixing?
They should have schedules posted all over the place. Hopefully this isn't a wild flamingo chase.
Do us proud.
Gasar reads over the schedules quickly, his expression souring. Well, good news is Noggenfogger wasn't lying. Bad news is, there's a lot of names. All getting sent to the Kaja Coast in Zul'dazar. Huh. That would be a cool callback.
Nice chat. Now get a move on.
If you gotta get it to a confidential work site like the Kaja Coast, you gotta check out a punch card from Chrome's office up here. Lead Foreman Chrome is one of the big bosses who organizes how Venture's workforce gets split up. Should be easy enough for Renzik to slip in and grab the punch card, but you'll need to take care of Chrome and his guard hyena if we're getting to the Kaja Coast. Let's do it without becoming two toys first, yeah?
That's what it is. We need the foreman's punch card to get to the Kaja Coast.
I can't sneak past his hyena. We'll have to deal with him. Sure thing. There's glowy weapons.
I got some new puppies to try out. And I don't mean the hyena.
Your poor hyena being neglected. Rebar. Oh, God. What was that ability? Bloodlust? Sinister coatings. Bloody assault. Wait, why are you not taking damage? New damage there.
My service awards!
Sputtering what blade? Taser blade. Leaking something dark and vicious. Is that black blood? App.
Black blood weapons? Oh, Gallywix is low, but this... This is just disgusting.
I mean... it is disgusting, but like... if it does
You got a
anything
problem?
good,
I got solutions.
clear the way for Forensic to get the punch card, yeah?
All parts accounted for.
Aslo grimaces as he inspects the foreman's weapon. The battery in this thing is powered by black blood. I don't know how they managed to do that without the thing exploding. Worse, but the situation just got a whole lot more dangerous.
Time to try the shiny new weapons.
Alright, we got the punch card to the Kaja coast. And a pretty good reason to believe Venture's schmoozing up to Gallywix a lot more than we thought. Noggenfogger said we'd find answers to those mines. And that means going down to the Kaja coast for a look. Let's go. We'll meet you over at Slam Central.
Nice chat. Now get a move on. Gallywix arms Venture to the teeth. They bring him loads of Kajamite from Zul'dazar, and we got no idea why.
Only one way to find out.
You check the mines. I'll stay here and keep this quiet.
The land is owned by the Zandalari trolls, but I helped work out a deal with them so we could mine there. I'm not surprised Gallywix snatched it. There's a lot of money in Kajamite. But is this really just about the money? About money? What is Kajamite? It's a mineral, a real valuable one. Bright green stuff that sort of smells like how batteries taste. We break it down into powder so we can put it in drinks and snacks and stuff. Gives goblins ingenuity and a little bit of a boost. You can imagine why that'd be popular.
Bilgewater is on the job.
Yep. Kajamite was relevant like 3 times during questing already.
What's the news?
He looks you over appraisingly, then crosses his arms. Don't look like you got business being on this drill. Throw me a punch card or stop wasting my time. Where does this drill go? Nowhere remotely close to being a business. Now scrap. Oh. I have this. Let's go back to Zul'dazar.
Hey, you're not supposed to be here.
I got this.
The bot's got eyes on us. Watch out!
Surveillance bird? Straight up?
Bilgewater on duty.
The Kaja coast.
Do us proud.
Just watching this place. They're hiding something here. Something big.
It's lonely at the top.
Got the cameras.
Get out there and get to it.
Garrick's ain't an idiot. He's got those surveillance birds keeping an eye on this entire area. We're gonna need to bring him offline if we want to keep a low profile. And by that, I mean smash him to itty-bitty pieces. If you need help grabbing them out of the air, use this auto-grappler. Oh, and scoop some of their parts up for me when you're done. I've got an idea.
All parts accounted for.
Yeah, it was overworked. Damn.
Hey, how you doing?
I mean, makes sense with all this stuff. There are too many dark fuse garden in this place for us to sneak around them. We're gonna have to thin them out before the old-fashioned way. Check out as many dark fuse as you can. Me and Gaza will do some reconnaissance.
Keep it real.
Hey, BIRD. You are a fake bird. Robot birds are cool, but you're faking it for evil doers. So you will be destroyed in the name of Chabiburb and Gribon, the dragon bee. Oh shit, that's a big one. Come over here. I got the pet, but I don't think I got the mount. But it's so cool to have these, like, in this form as, like, enemies. That's so fun. In the name of the Bean Squad, you're arrested. And by arrested, I mean blown up to smithereens. How many can I attempt to... Oh, not that many. I'm not even halfway full of health. Come on. That was way more damage than I thought I would do.
Looks like these are alarm bots, but they only signal a guard if one's close by.
Well, that's a oversight.
You're talking to the goblin in charge.
Large bolts, gears, circuit boards, and wires. I'm not sure why they're watching mine this closely, but we need to make sure they got less eyes on it.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
I got this BIRD mostly gutted. Between the two of us, we should be able to break these parts down and use them to make some new internals.
Get out there and get to it.
That'll do for now. At least we've got some space to figure out a plan.
Be good. Have a good one.
When I left the Bilgewater cartel in charge of the Kajamite mining in Zul'dazar, it was clean and safe. Well, cleaner and safer. We made a lot of deals with the Zandalari to secure that. So not only is Galliwix stepping on our territory, but he's threatening the respect and trust we earned by letting Venture make a mess of this operation. Blow up the Kajamite stockpiles you find in that mine. I don't want any dishonest Kajamite going anywhere. No matter how who's buying or selling.
It's lonely at the top.
Well, that's a bit wasteful, but okay. I took a quick look inside that mine up ahead while you were gone. Looks like they've got Venture coal mining out all the Kajamite and bringing it down to the beach. It's getting packaged up down there. I couldn't tell where it was going afterward. So we need to cut off the supply at the origin. Deal with the supervisors in the mine, and I'm willing to bet that workers will have enough sense to run afterwards.
Keep it real.
Kajamite? Black blood? There's gotta be a connection here.
Oh boy. Are we gonna find out that Kajamite is also black blood related?
Oh, it's good to finally get out of there.
Again with Undermine? What's your problem?
Really? You gotta ask? Every day, what I earned got stole. What I built got broke. In Undermine, every good idea was just chum in the water. Every bad goblin crawled out of the woodwork, and the bad guys would always win. I couldn't live like that. I had to get out. You left too.
Yeah, the bad guys always won.
Got tired of the boot on your neck?
I got tired of being the boot. Oh. Oh. That is deep lore. Oh, that is deep lore I did not expect. From this goblin that has been with us since Classic as well. A minor mistake. On the corpse of the Venture co-employee, you find a crumbled piece of paper stuffed into an envelope. It appears to be a pay stub from a Kajamite depot in the Venture Co area of Undermine. Below the full address of the employer, there is a header stamped in red ink. Galliwix's secret Kajamite warehouse, internal only. Do not actually print that. A note from Gallywix is poorly taped to the back of the pay stub. It is so stupid, I love it.
Your vacation request is denied. Also, you're fired for asking. Leave your uniform outside the extremely secret Kajamite warehouse. Then, get out of my city!
That is so dumb. Like, want a vacation? You're fired! Okay, find a better job because you... I mean, okay, I guess you get kicked out of the entire city, which is a bummer. But, you know, you're making it sound like not a big loss. Oh my god, it actually does work. Haha! We need more like this! Hey, you're not there. Is that a pay stub?
Time is money, friend.
Good, the fewer Venture Co. around who are loyal to Gallywix, the better.
Be good.
What's the holdup?
Minor mistake.
Bilgewater is on the
Well,
job.
that answers that. Venture Co. is getting paid by one of Gallywix's secret warehouses back in Undermine. Well, that means he's hoarding all of this Kajamite back there. What could you possibly need for that much for?
Nice chat. Now get a move on. Do us proud. What needs fixing?
When all this is done, Bilgewater will come back here, clean this up, and do it right.
Yep, looks like we've got work to do.
Oh my
All
goodness.
parts accounted for. What's the holdup?
Why does it not turn the mounts? You took those parts you collected and hot-wired the component. I took some new machinery, then stuffed it back into the bot. Now it can be piloted using this remote control. The remote also lets us see and hear anything the bot does. I don't think we're gonna learn what we need just by killing. We're gonna need to beat Gallywix at his own game and spy on his workers. You wanna do us the honors, Grabon? I'll talk you through it.
Get out there. We ain't done yet. This Boyd is gonna let us see what they're up to here.
Boyd? This Boyd? Give it a kick to start it up. I'm gonna punch it with my huge fist! Turning their own machines
I
against
do my
them.
best.
There, yes, I 7 of you.
Grab the remote and I'll walk you through the controls. You left too. This remote will let you fly the Boyd around. If you see something interesting, you can enhance the view. And one small issue. If the Boyd gets too low on juice, it'll probably blow up. Watch the sensor. When it dips, you'll need to go around and do Boyd stuff. You'll figure it out.
What do you mean I need to figure out bird stuff? Oh. What's this? Can't do that yet. I
haven't had a day off in forever. What's the rush on Kajamite all of a sudden?
Who knows? It's not getting sold anywhere. But Gallywix always has a plan.
It's not getting sold? Well, that is production value stuff then. Okay, could you please...
Oh, gotta keep that sensor up, pal. Fly it through some dropped packets to get power back.
We We need way more black blood than this. If we was paying you, this would be coming out of your checks. Let's see if you at least brought the good stuff. Stay here.
Black blood? But it's you're mining Kajamite. Okay. I'm flying as far away as I can. I need to collect the baubles. I love the jazzy music though. Sheesh. So many evil little guys. Oh, there's the others. Oh.
Begin the weapon test.
It worked. The Kajamite contains and stabilizes the black blood.
So we can tell Gallywitz this'll fix the Dark Heart?
Yep, and all of his improved weapons designs too.
Great news. Hey boys! No witnesses.
Wait, no!